Hi everybody, thanks for the invitation here today, Imvizar. My name is Claire Rowley and I'm coming here from Salesforce, going to talk to you about how we're using augmented reality in our employee engagement program. So some of you might think this is a bit of an unusual connection or be wondering what employee engagement is, but that's what I do across Salesforce. We're always looking for new ways to engage our employees so they feel like Salesforce is a great place to work. Our journey with augmented reality and Imvizar started almost a year ago, similar to the other speakers kind of coming out of COVID. We want to kind of like understand new ways to kind of entice our employees back into the office. And when I started researching how to do that, augmented reality and virtual reality kind of came out as a really strong medium for communicating in a new and enticing way. So we partner with Imvizar to bring this to life. In Salesforce, we had two kind of key ingredients which made it really suitable for augmented reality. The Salesforce culture. I'm not sure if any of you have been in our buildings, but they are really unique and incredible spaces. They're not just real estate, they represent our company values and how we bring our culture to life. So this is our office in Dublin, it's down at Spencer Dock. You can kind of see the right-hand side there is like the new building, and then we've converted the old British Railway Hotel. It's part of our building. So we have a really great space with lots of stories in there that we wanted to tell. And then the Salesforce brand was another key ingredient for this project. So all the Salesforce products and community groups are represented by these kind of like woodland characters. You can see them on all of our digital assets. Employees will have them as stickers. They will have them as like t-shirts and caps. The brand is really, really strong. So augmented reality kind of played a really good part to kind of like bring that to life. While we were researching virtual reality or augmented reality, we leaned towards augmented reality because we wanted the solution to be accessible, really accessible. So we wanted it to be suitable for employees who were based in the office, visiting employees, customers who come into the office, community groups, charity groups. We wanted to have it like on any phone that it was really easy to interface on. So let me show you what we developed with Imvizar. So we went with an app solution. We've identified 10 unique story points around the Dublin Tower, and we wanted to create a very simple UI, so it was very easy for them to navigate. So you can kind of see one screen shows the map. It's all obviously visual markers, identification. Where are you? And then there's 10 points that they can do, and we included a gamification element. So when they complete all the 10 stops, they get a sticker, and we love stickers in Salesforce. And this kind of triggers a little. This guy's called Astro, and that kind of triggers a little Astro that you can take away home with you. The immersive spatial storytelling that kind of resulted from this app was like beyond my wildest imaginations. Here's 4 of the stops that we've done. The top left here, so we're in Spencer Dock, it's just beside Samuel Beckett Bridge. We love going up to the terrace and kind of getting views and pictures of the city. When we go up and the employees they scan the QR code and they can kind of see the view, this huge hot air balloons comes up from the corner and you can see the Salesforce characters in there with a little Irish flag. Great photo moment. People love it. People post it. People share it on LinkedIn. On the right-hand side, this is one of our floors. We have these lovely kind of pictures. It's kind of like a little bit like a Harry Potter wall, lots of different size pictures and moving pictures and still pictures. And then this, it's moving better there than here. So this is one of our characters. He's called Cody. He represents all the coding the Salesforce people do. But he actually jumps out of one of the pictures and then looks around and then jumps back into one of the other pictures. So the whole concept of moving pictures was just brought to life like we never kind of could have imagined. And when you put your phone up towards the picture, you can actually look in. So just completely immersive from an experience perspective. All of these stops have audio talking about the stop and why we've chosen it. There's like little music, little kind of nuances. The bottom right kind of explains that red historic building I was talking about, and kind of like when you look through the window, that's really a room, just a social lounge we hang out in. But when you look through your phone, you can see how the room looked 200 years ago. So very, very great storytelling to kind of demonstrate that. And then the bottom left demonstrates our sustainability. So the building is one of our most sustainable buildings ever. These plants that are all around are watered by rainwater harvested from the roof. So like from an employee engagement perspective, all these stories and pieces of information are really interesting, and they make employees proud to work in Salesforce. It's great to be able to show our customers it. But being able to deliver that story in such an immersive way has kind of like hit a whole new level. So here's our kind of employees enjoying it. So people can go in 2s or 3s, they can go in groups, they download the QR code. We kind of do competitions to kind of like encourage engagement and give out team lunches and prizes. We wanted the social media sharing to be a part of it. So all of the app can kind of capture photos and videos when people are going around. It's stored into the user's phone, so there's all GDPR and everything compliant. And we're averaging about 100 new users every month. We only launched in April, so we're delighted with that progress and how it's going. And then since April, we've kind of evolved pretty quickly. So on the left-hand side, you can kind of see this is what happens when you download the app. We now have a second experience already live in the app. So the first one is for the Dublin Tower, and the second one is for an adventure club. We do a Bring Your Kids to Work Day at Salesforce, really, really impactful from an engagement perspective. But not all our employees are close to an office. So typically we would have done like a website interactive game, but this time we were able to do an augmented interaction game. The great thing about Imvizar was we were able to build these different experiences on the same app. So it's the one app that they download, and you can see there's spaces for 3 and 4, which we're going to develop, which we're currently in developing. So these are our Salesforce little trailblazers from around the world, and you can see, like if you think the employees love our characters and our stickers, the kids is like really engaging. So you can see them kind of playing with the hot air balloon, with Cody kind of does a little dance, and we had like a game where they colored in stuff and everything like that. So really great usage there. And then like look into the future. So this is the Chicago Tower. Our next experience, we're currently in developing, we're designing out a Chicago Tower tour. We're also kind of teasing out a solution to do with within our hiring process. So when candidates get to a certain place in the hiring campaign, they'll get an app to download that kind of like will help make their decision and kind of seal the deal a little bit more. Salesforce is one of our core values is innovation. This solution has brought that innovation to life in a completely new way. We're really delighted to partner with Imvizar and looking forward to how things are going to go in the future. So thank you.